The Lord has asked me to deliver an urgent message to you today. Something in the spirit world has moved in His favor. You didn't come across this video by chance. There's a financial release coming directly from heaven into your life. God has seen your struggles. He has seen the sleepless nights, the stress of paying bills, supporting your home, and trying to start over. But today is your turning point. The enemy has tried to trap you in a cycle of scarcity, debt, and closed doors, but the Spirit of God says, tell this person that the financial shackles are being broken right now. God is about to surprise you. You may not see it yet, but the angels are already at work, and what you hear in this message will activate a blessing that has been held back for too long. Get ready. God is saying you will receive money soon in a way you never imagined, but there's one condition. You need to hear this message to the end because the key to your financial liberation is hidden in the next words. This message is no accident. You could be anywhere else, watching anything else, but you are here. That, my friend, is a direct call from God. The Holy Spirit made me feel a special weight as I prepared this message, as if He were sitting next to me, saying, "Speak with authority, speak urgently, because whoever hears it will be touched, transformed, and activated." There are people who have lost their faith, who think God doesn't care about money, debts, overdue bills, but in the heavens, there is a divine economy, and today, the sky is opening up over your head. You are not hearing a random voice, you are hearing God's voice through me. He sent word to say, no more suffering in silence, no more fighting with your strength. Now, it is my turn to act. The devil has laughed at your financial life, he's seen you frustrated, counting coins, but God can't stand it anymore. Today, He stands up as your provider. Today, He releases resources, activates connections, and sends answers. But listen carefully, the Holy Spirit doesn't want you just to hear, He wants you to believe. This word will not be activated by feelings, but by faith. It is no coincidence that right after you prayed for help, this video popped up. God is saying, you will no longer be ashamed because of money. I am changing your fortunes. Even today, you will feel in your spirit that something has been broken. You may not see it now, but there is a spiritual war going on, and you are winning. Don't turn it off. Don't give up listening. The enemy wants you to quit because he knows this message will destroy the financial shackles he has placed in your life. If you're ready for this spiritual battle, say in the comments, I trust God. Declare it now, it's your first key of faith to unlock what's coming. Stop everything, close your eyes for a moment, and take a deep breath. Can you feel it? There's a different presence around you. Something is moving, something powerful, invisible but real. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine summons. God has shown me clearly there are people who are receiving this message as a last hope, weary hearts, lives cramped by debts, humiliations, and closed doors. But in His mercy, God is reaching out to you now. You didn't come across this video by accident, this is God's work. When you were silently praying, Lord, how long? He heard. And now he answers, "Son, daughter, I have heard your prayer. I saw your tears, and today, I am sending a response." Write in the comments, "This word is for me." This statement activates your faith. It tears through the natural world and enters the spiritual world. It shows you're not just a spectator, but someone who believes in God's supernatural move. The enemy has tried to convince you that God has forgotten you, that your prayers were in vain, that you'll never escape this situation. But I tell you now, the devil is a liar. You are about to experience a financial breakthrough that will be a living testimony of God's faithfulness. You may have nothing today, but heaven has already decreed abundance over your life. You may be in debt, but God has already released the resources. You may be crying, but He has already prepared the time of joy. This is a spiritual summons. God is calling you to believe again, to boldly declare even without seeing, having, or understanding. Comment now, "I believe that God is changing my financial life." If you feel something in your spirit, chills, tears in your eyes, an inexplicable peace, know it's the Holy Spirit confirming that this message was meant for you. Don't ignore that divine touch. Don't leave this video, because with every word, you're getting closer to the miracle. God used me to tell you, you will receive money. You will receive honor. You will receive answers. And it will be sooner than you think. The enemy is working against your finances. Open your spiritual eyes now, because what I am about to reveal is not just a reflection, it's a spiritual unveiling. Many think financial struggles are just due to bad decisions, bad luck, or an economic crisis. But God showed me something profound. There are spiritual strongholds operating behind the scenes, trying to paralyze your finances. Yes, there is an invisible enemy fighting your progress. The devil knows that if you prosper, you'll bless others. He knows that if you're financially free, you'll invest in the kingdom, help your family, and change destinies. That's why he has fought hard to keep you limited. How many times have you received money, only for it to disappear? How many doors seem to open, but then shut without explanation? How many promises seemed close, but were broken at the last moment? Do you really think that's just bad luck? No. This is spiritual opposition. And God sent me to tell you, what was hidden is being exposed. What was blocked is being unlocked. A war is happening in the spiritual world. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but as you watch this message, angels of the Lord are fighting for you, removing obstacles, tearing down walls, and undoing ties. But you need to take action now. You need to declare publicly, prophetically, that you will no longer accept to live under this oppression. Write in the comments now, "The enemy no longer controls my finances. God is my provider." This declaration is not just a comment, it's a spiritual sword. When you write this in faith, you're telling hell, "Not here. My finances belong to God's kingdom." You may be tired. You may have tried everything, but God sends this word to tell you, it's not by your strength anymore, it's by my powerful hand that I'll get you out of this financial hole. And everyone will see that it was I, the Lord, who raised you up. Starting today, you'll notice strange things happening. People who owed you will come looking for you, opportunities will appear out of nowhere, doors will open without explanation. It's not a coincidence. It's divine intervention. But before that happens, the enemy will try to distract you. He'll try to make you believe nothing has changed. Don't believe it. Stay strong. Keep listening. Keep believing. You're at war, but you're also winning. Comment again with faith. This war is spiritual, but my victory is already assured. Now that the spiritual world is in motion, heaven is about to release an urgent response. Stop everything. Silence your mind, because what I'm going to reveal has the weight of eternity. God is about to release something in your life that will take you out of survival mode and place you in the position of a living witness to His supernatural provision. Your spirit already feels the change. This is not a simple coincidence, it is a prophetic movement. The sky is opening. And the answer you've been waiting for, the one that seemed overdue, has already been released from the throne room. God said to me, "Tell my people that what was withheld due to spiritual interference and demonic resistance will be delivered with interest and honor." Have you ever felt like everything you touch freezes? The expectation that something will work out, only for it to fall apart at the last moment? Those cycles of frustration, of near victories, are coming to an end. Why now? Why today? Because the appointed time has come for your restitution. And when God says it's time, there's no devil, no debt, no barrier that can stop it. It is written, "You have seen well, for I watch over my word to perform it." Jeremiah 1 verse 12. Yes, God is watching over His promises to you, and He's saying, now is the time to fulfill them. But understand this, God's answer doesn't always come the way we expect. Sometimes it comes as an idea, a connection with someone unexpected, or a no that frees you from something worse and leads you to a yes. The answer is coming. It's already being built in the invisible, and you need to be alert. When it comes, you'll need to act in faith. Right now, with faith and boldness, comment, "Lord, I receive your urgent answer for my financial life." This declaration is not just a beautiful phrase, it's a seal, a position. It's like hammering a nail in the spiritual world, declaring, "I'm ready to receive." You may be surrounded by problems, overdue bills, deadlines, debts, but heaven doesn't work with human logic. Heaven works with faith. And God is watching now to see who's just watching and who's participating in faith. You didn't find this video by chance. God is using this message to say, prepare. The answer is coming. I didn't delay. I was aligning the timing. Now, it's here. The time of shame is over. The time of humiliation is over. The time of being ignored is past. Now is the time for provision. Now is the time for honor. If you feel this word is for you, if something is burning in your heart right now, Don't ignore it. Don't stay silent. Comment, I believe heaven is releasing my victory. Stay strong. In the next few minutes, we'll talk about the angels sent with specific